Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here. We're back with another episode of Coaster Spotlight, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the Dreadfort Gnarler wooden coaster created by Ben Hammond. So, stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, so this was sent in by one of our Discord expert builders and golden patrons. Thank you so much for your support, Ben Hammond. You're helping to keep the show going, and it really means a lot to me. And he says, "Hey Johnny, this coaster is inspired from the Dreadfort in Game of Thrones. It is not intended to be similar, just how I imagine it. I've updated it with custom flags to give the shout out to the Game of Thrones house Bolton. You will need to download the custom media file to have them show up in game. It's in the description of the workshop. Ride at night. Other than that, enjoy." We'll probably ride it at both day and night. There it is, everybody. Quick look at the workshop, everybody. Dreadfort Gnarler wooden coaster. Come over here, rate it, favorite it, subscribe to it. Let's try and get it to that 5 stars. Already 4 stars with 52 ratings. Good stuff. So for some of you that may or may not know, Ben Hammond is a master builder at sculpting. He's done some really amazing dragons. He's sculpted many things for people's parks. He did the dueling dragons, lots of 4-star creations on his workshop. We recently saw Hammond Fusion from him, and that was really great as well. It was a combination of all his creations all in one park. Really amazing stuff, and Ben Hammond has been an absolute monster in this community. So Ben Hammond, you are no longer an expert builder. You are leveling up to one of the most prestigious ranks, Master Builder. Congratulations, Ben Hammond. You absolutely deserve it. All right, sun is going down. Let's take a look at this. I want to take a quick peek at everything at daytime. Very nice castle. So he said House Bolton. I put the image in. Trying to look for flags here. Maybe they are on the inside. I would only assume that there would be big banners. There we go. House Bolton, the man of the flayed, or the flayed man, or however they say it. They flay people, which is really gross. I've been rewatching Game of Thrones recently. And over the last month and a bit, I only have 2 episodes left, and they're rebooting or bringing the next season out quite shortly. So I'm actually really pumped for this. So good timing, Ben Hammond. This last season's really all about the Boltons, so I can relate to this. Let's take a look at nighttime here. Ooh, it almost changes, like all the red highlights kind of disappear into the lighting, which is kind of strange. Beautiful. All right, let's we'll start with night because that's what he requested, was the night run. We got a 7.78 excitement, 6.33 fear, and a 1.07 nausea. It's 62 seconds in duration and 1,000 meters in length. We have 2 trains on this coaster. Weird little bug on this new coaster. If you're sitting in first person and the guests get out, the camera pops straight up. Watch this. When they sit down, the camera's gonna pop back down. That is really weird. All right, here we go. First time riding the Gnarler. Wow. This guy's hand is driving me nuts, though. That is really cool. I love how many gates you've used on this. Holy moly. Wow. Oh, the crows. What a nice touch. Wow, that is 60 seconds of intensity. Wow. You know what I want to do for this, guys? Because it's the Gnarler and it's the first time riding the Gnarler. I want to sit at the back of the train. Watch the camera. That is so weird. Alright. Now we finally don't have the tops of the seats getting in our way like the monster does. Oh. My goodness, that is awesome. I don't know if cinematic works is going to work that well. If not, we get a good track view off of this. I don't think it's going to happen. That's quite all right. I really enjoy this track view. Ooh-wee. Look at this. Nobody sat in the back seat, so the camera's suspended. That's a bug. We'll check it out. Might hit our heads a little. Seems like nobody tested the cameras on the new coaster. Heyo. Awesome. So for those of you who are unaware or not familiar with the Gnarler is a new wooden coaster. They've changed the train design, so the seats are much lower. In the Monster, the original wooden coaster in the game, that's very high seats, and you can't really see over them. So this one makes for riding the back of the train much more enjoyable. As well as they introduced the ability to color the tracks and supports. As you can see, we have some colored tracks on this one. But they went back and updated the other wooden coasters so that you could also color the tracks. So it's very cool. I much prefer this one. I'm a big fan of the new wooden coaster, the Gnarler. So if I build a wooden coaster next, I'll be using this one. All right, so there it is, everybody. Really good job, Ben Hammond. That was Dreadfort Gnarler Wooden Coaster created by Ben Hammond. Links will be down in the description below, as always. That's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you guys enjoy it, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you guys want to support the show and keep it going, you can do so by becoming a patron or by leaving a tip or donation using the links down in the description below. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.